Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, thank you for coming. I hope you appreciate the reading. It's a general collective reading for Sagittarius, and it applies from the solar eclipse 14 December through into January. The solar eclipse is in your sign. And there's quite a bit of Sagittarian energy around that period. It changes slightly towards the end of the end of the year. But certainly initially, it is all about Sagittarian energy, quite a strong concentration of those energies there. And it really is the pulling back of the bow with the arrow, which is, symbolic with the Sagittarian symbol. It's all about focused intention. And there will be changes for many people. But it's also about possibly going into a situation to fix, change, or create something, which is very much the solar eclipse energy. So fix, change, or create something, and then something better will come out of it afterwards. But certainly some sort of rearrangement will occur, depending on where it falls in your chart. Now, this reading is for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. So aspects of it will apply to you, but there will be aspects for your person. You can reverse them as well. You may see aspects in the other person that you are reflecting at this time. You can also cross-watch to my other videos if you are tracking your moon placement or your Venus placement or some other concept which you are following. I work with the Goddess guidance cards, astrological cards, and destiny cards. All my details are in the drop down box below. I'm on Instagram. I do weekly readings there and daily posts, so you can follow me there as well. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that helps to move the videos around YouTube. Let's see what we got for you. Soulless bodies of water. Going to be needing some rest. Sarasvati. Green Tara. Oops. This one to come out. I think this one as well. Okay, so a lot of green energy with you. Bottom of the goddess deck is Lakshmi, bright future. So whatever you're worrying about, let it go. Things are going to work out for you. Let's get the astrological guidance now. Seventh house. Neptune. Lot of green energy, which is all heart chakra. So everything to do with the heart. Love energy. Also unconditional love. I've got Saturn truth coming in. So a few home truths going to be told to a few people around you, it looks like. You may be seeing the truth of situations around you at this time. Mars force coming in. Jupiter abundance. Okay, so you've got no need to worry. There are things are going to. This is the incoming joy, happiness, love, whatever is abundant for you, whatever you consider to be abundant. We've got 6th house routine coming in. So this is your daily routines around work, but also around your lifestyle and your health and well-being. Let's get a destiny card now. Simplicity. Okay. So that one wants to come as well. Tenderness. Right. Okay, so let's see here what we've got. I just feel overall that you are under quite a bit of pressure, one thing and another. Some of it could be self-induced, but it looks to me like there's just a lot going on around you at this time, and you need to pull back a little bit and ask others to assist you at this time. But from a relationship point of view, let's just have a look. For you, we've got Soulless bodies of water, and we've got 7th house partners. So as I said, you know, this is for you and your significant other, your special someone, your person. And you could have already been in a relationship for some time. You could already be an established couple, committed couple, or you could be just starting on something, or only just at the beginning. You know, this can relate to however it falls for you. But this is always about partners. This can be, you know, romantic partners, but also business partners. But this is a love reading, so this will be for you and your person. So now it's also your how you are relating within your 7th house, within your close personal relationship. So we've got Soulless bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So what this is saying to you is that any sort of water element, whether it's a lake or a river or the ocean, any water element is going to be hugely beneficial for you at this time. So this can also be just simply about you drinking more water to enhance your, you know, your actual health and well-being. But it is also about spending time near a water body of some sort. Now this can be a holiday that you can take near water, at a water destination, or it is just that you can spend time on a weekend, or if you have some other time off to do that. It can even be, you know, sort of at a river or a brook or something nearby to you. But it's going to help you because that you need to recharge your batteries. It's saying that you've got quite a bit going on at the moment. You may be just a little bit tired, a little bit run down, a little bit worn out. And the water element will lift you up. It will actually help you to regenerate and rejuvenate yourself. It's also about tapping into the element of water, which is very spiritual. And that will help to soothe you. It will help to soothe the way you are conducting yourself in your relationship. It will also help to raise your intuitive and spiritual self when it comes to the relationship itself. So how you are you know, how you are coming across in your relationship. It will help you to lift, you'll raise your energies, cleanse your aura, and to be able to see things a little bit clearer, to actually be able to go with, to be able to intuit what needs to be said, what needs to be done, and so on. So it really is about immersing yourself in that energy, drink lots of water, but also spend time at a water body. It could be a holiday even, or some sort of breakaway, just time spent by the water in a meditative walk, or just spending time there. It's going to help you tremendously at this time. But also just remember, from a relationship point of view, it's tapping into that emotional and spiritual element to help you relate better. For your person, they're very much in their heart energy, lots of green here. So Sarasvati, the arts, express yourself through creative activities, and then there's also Neptune. So your person is very creative, very imaginative, maybe even musical, and this is being enhanced for them at this time, or they may be focusing on that, or they may need to focus on that at this time. And this can also be writing, you know, so you could also be communicating through writing, or they may be communicating through to you subtly via music, so lyrics of music. Because if you're going to be in your water element, as it were, you're going to be able to pick up those vibrations. You're going to be able to pick up those subtleties. You're going to be able to pick up the signs and synchronicities which are coming through to you from your person. So that's important, because this is subtle communication, and it doesn't matter what the situation is, you'll be able to pick it up. But it's saying that this person is obviously displaying those qualities, but also anybody, and you may see aspects of this, as I said, these can be reversible, all right? So you may see aspects of this which are relevant to you, especially if you're already an established couple, you're living together and so on. But from here, this is about immersing yourself or their self in the arts. And what this does is it actually gets you out of your own way. You are so busy with the task at hand. It brings you into the present moment, and that then relieves you from all other situations that may be going on around you. It helps you to raise your consciousness, raise your vibration. You can channel better, you can understand what is going on around you better, because you're just in the present moment, and that is what all artistic activities will do. So that all comes in there. With Neptune also, it's about that. This is about tapping into imagination and the divine. So actually channeling spirituality and so on. This person may also be dreaming a lot, or may also be coming across as dreamy in some way. Or they could just be very much in that mode, very imaginative, very creative, and so on. They could even be in the film industry or media or something like that. But the other side of Neptune is also about, it's got a very divine, very spiritual quality about it. So they may be tapping into that, or they may be displaying other sides of the Neptune, which is about retreat, withdrawal, spending time in reflection, meditation, mysticism, and healing. So they could also be displaying healing qualities or healing abilities, or they are channeling that for you at this time, because they're aware that you're tired, or that you're burdened, or that you've got a lot going on, and they could be very well channeling that for you at this time. And it can also be that they, as I say, are coming across as very imaginative and a little bit dreamy right now. But it's saying that they may need to, at this time, just retreat or withdraw, go into sort of a hermit mode, just to reconnect with certain things, getting downloads and channels from the universe. It can also be that they may need to devote some of their time to the relationship, or to you. If you're already an established couple, there may be aspects of their life which they need to devote to give up a bit of time and a bit of energy to assist with you or your family or whatever is going on. So a lot of those aspects do come in. Sometimes it does manifest as some sort of like an addiction, or some sort of escapist tendencies. And so that can be an addiction to anything, really. They could be coming up with that, or it could be that they are, that this has kind of got a karmic, that your relationship has got a karmic aspect to it. So you could be here to work on karmic issues together, or you are a karmic partner. In other words, you're a soulmate for this person. So that could come in. And they may also be in their own right, in their own way, dealing with karmic issues, karmic obligations, and so on, wherever they are, or whatever is going on in their situation. And it's very much the unconscious. The Neptune rules the unconscious. So it's got that beautiful spiritual, imaginative side, but then there's the other side, which is more to do with, connecting to any kind of fantasies, or this is where the film world comes in very much, with people that are ruled by Neptune, being able to produce that. It could be fiction writing or science fiction, things like that, fantasy writing. But it can also be healing. They could also be involved in a healing profession of some sort, a healing worker, or a healthcare worker, something like that. And as I said, on the other side of it is sort of addictions, and this can be any kind of addiction, really, any kind of substance. And also sacrificial service, that does come in. They could also be involved in some way in some kind of institution, whether that's hospitals or government, or university or a library, something like that. They may be drawn to that, or they may be having experiences at this time in those institutions. But certainly from a relationship point of view, they're going to connect to you through that, through dreams, through music, and just connecting to you in general, because they're very connected to the universe. They certainly are aligned in that way. So now here for the situation currently for the relationship, we've got Green Taurus, start delegating, we've got Saturn Truth. So as I said, this may very well be for you, because since you are displaying, tiredness and so on, but if you are already a couple and you are established in a relationship, this could be time now, just in the general environment or with family members, or however it in a workplace could be influencing the relationship. Saying start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So there could be aspects within the relationship or externally which are affecting things. And this is about spreading the tasks, whatever needs to be done. If it's a home that you're running, spreading the tasks out so that you don't feel, or your person doesn't feel that they are burdened with the full brunt of all the tasks, all the household duties, all the whatever is going on. This is just to free them up or free you up, or within the relationship, to make to withdraw the relationship from, perhaps you've got a lot of other things going on. This time of the year, there are a lot of family get-togethers, if you can, depending on where you are and what is going on in your country. But there can often be a lot of family issues going on around this time of the year, end of the year, Christmas and so on. But it's about start delegating. You may have to ask others, or farm out certain tasks to others within your own family or within the relationship, just to give everybody time, and especially you and your person in the relationship, to give you time to rest, to actually pull back so that you can go over things in your mind and decide on certain things that need to be decided on, to make proper decisions, because you can't carry the full load. Nobody can carry the full load. You do need help, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's no shame in it. There's no guilt in it. It's just being practical, and many hands make light work. So think about doing that. Then we've got Saturn Truth. So as I said, I do feel that with certain people possibly around your relationship, and this could very well be family members, you may just be seeing certain things, or you may just have to speak your truth this time, or to just be clear about what can and can't be done, and what can and can't be handled at this time. With Saturn, this is about taking a very realistic look at everything going on. So rose-tinted spectacles are gone with Saturn. Very realistic look at everything, weighing things up. But it's also about building a very solid foundation, building a solid future, and you want to do that in your relationship. You want to do that. You want to build a solid foundation. So that means, what are you building? How are you building it? Because anything that is not built solidly, or has not in the past been built solidly, will fall away, will kind of just break apart. So there needs to be a strong, solid foundation. This is slow moving energy. It's not fast Saturn energy. It's also about, sort of working towards harmony, and this is where the delegating comes in, working towards a solid foundation. And there may just be some home truths which come up. It may come up for you, but it also could be that it's going to affect those around you. You may be saying something, or you may be involved in certain situations where a few truths may come out. But this is about reality. This is about looking at the situation, weighing things up, and making a plan. Being goal-oriented, working steadily towards something, working steadily towards your relationship if you are not yet together, or you're only at the beginnings of it. This is about building a solid foundation and actually working towards that, and slow and steady progress towards what it is that you're wanting to create. There could be a little bit of almost frustration around certain things. Perhaps the relationship isn't unfolding as you had anticipated, or there are blocks and obstacles or delays and things like that. But whatever you build, whatever foundation you build now, will be solid and will last you into the future. So it's that's important. That energy is important. It's also about maturity, being mature, and having a mature outlook and having handling things in a mature way. And certainly with others around you, with certain people around you, the delegating is important from that point of view. Again, karmic issues do come up with this, so you may be grappling with some things either within your relationship or externally, and that all comes up with Saturn. For the advice, we've got Athena, inner wisdom, and we've got Mars, force. So this is certainly indicating a lot of sexual energy, a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm, and that all wants to come out now. That all wants to be expressed in some way, shape, or form. So it's also saying to you that by all means move forward with what it is that you want, what it is you're trying to achieve within the relationship and with your circumstances. Whatever you're trying to achieve, you've got the energy, you've got the drive, you've got the ambition. Especially if you've got Saturn, you would have planned and you've got goals that you're trying to meet here. So you've got a plan, come up with a plan, and then the Mars energy will step in and help you to achieve that. But it's also saying to you, don't push too hard. So by all means, have your plan and be enthusiastic and move forward. But you may have to cooperate with others. You may have to just, stick to the plan right now. But it's measured and measured action. That is going to be the best way to handle this Mars energy. Otherwise, it leads to a lot of impulsivity and rushing around. And for some people that can be a problem, it can lead to all kinds of health issues and things. So, but it's certainly saying that the desire is there, the want and the need is there. And just don't push too hard right now. Be clear about what it is you want. Be clear about what it is you want to achieve right now within the relationship and in your circumstances. And certainly, the passion is there. It's there in the relationship. And there's possibly a lot of Mars energy, which rules Aries as well. So you can see how this plays out for you, but it's certainly about having that drive, having that passion, having that energy to move forward. Just don't force right now, because measured action is going to be the very best way to go after this, and to achieve things. We've also got Athena, inner wisdom, so there's still a lot of love here, a lot of, as I said, a lot of green energy, a lot of love here. Athena, inner wisdom, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So what she's saying is that you know what to do. So take the action that is required now. All right, take action to bring this relationship or the situation home, to clear things up, to make things move forward, but do it in a measured way. But you already know what to do. Your intuition has already told you what it is you need to do. On a higher consciousness level, what is the right action. You've got the owl there for wisdom. A full moon may be important for you as well, but this is about tapping into your own inner wisdom, to your own heart, to your own desires, which is what is illustrated by the Mars action here. Mars is the god of war, so it's that warrior energy, but you can turn that into any situation. And this is a love relationship reading, so it's about turning that desire and that energy, that sort of want and need to go after something that you want, and your inner wisdom knows exactly what to do. So initiate it now. Go after what it is you want. And we've also got simplicity here, and we've got tenderness. So I do feel that certainly with your person, so you may need to bring these emotions in towards your person, but your person is certainly feeling this tenderness. So that is going to be important. And that's why I say with the Mars energy, don't go at it hammer and tongs. There is some sort of finesse required here with the tenderness to bring that in. There is some finesse here. So it's measured action. But, by all means, display the passion, display the want and the need and the energy here. But there is some finesse required. And your inner wisdom knows what to do. Okay. So we've also got simplicity here. So I do feel that this is to do with the current situation around you at this time, the start delegating and the Saturn truth. Saturn is very much about that. It's about removing things from your life that no longer serve you, that are not working for you anymore. So it's about simplifying things, simplifying the direction of the relationship, what is going on around it currently, simplifying things, and making it clear and building a strong foundation, but do it from a position of strength. And if you need to simplify, which is what it's saying to you to do, then Saturn is your person. Saturn is the energy you want. Saturn is that energy about cutting out what's not working, bringing in so that you create room. But it's very much a being realistic about what are the requirements, being able to see what is working for you and what is not working, and then you can move forward to create this solid foundation, which is what you want to do here. Then for the potential and outcome currently, we've got Una Easy Does It, and we've got Jupiter Abundance. Okay, so the Una Easy Does It is also coming in to guide you with regards to this Mars energy. Again, this is like tempered steel, Mars force. This is the energy I'm getting from this. Tempered action. The desire, the want and the need is there, but there is some finesse. There's some strategy required here. And this is where your inner wisdom comes in. You know what to do. So now with Una Easy Does It, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen, which is what the Mars energy is saying to you. By all means, display that, put your enthusiasm into what it is, that you're wanting to create in this relationship. But just don't force, don't try to bombard your way through whatever complications or delays or frustrations there may be, because Saturn can do that, okay? Saturn can bring in those things that you've got to work towards. So there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So what she's saying here is Easy Does It. So yes, the energy is there, but it's finesse. It's finesse. It's working with the divine energies. It's working with the divine in order to bring this relationship about, or whatever aspect of the relationship it is that you're working on. And, this is about also nurturing your relationship. And this is where the finesse comes in, and the tenderness comes in. Nurturing of yourself in the relationship, and also the nurturing of your person. And your person may need nurturing because they've got this energy, the Neptune energy, and also the artistic side to them. So they need a bit of nurturing, and you can only nurture the relationship by tapping into your inner wisdom, by following your guidance, and this is also for any cause or any desire that you have within the relationship. If you've already been in a relationship, if you're already committed as a partner, then there may be other aspects coming in which you're trying to achieve together. So this is about nurturing that. This is about working consistently, and this is where Saturn comes in, working consistently to what it is that you want in the relationship, to harnessing the love, to anchoring it down, to actually cementing this relationship. Again, we come back to Saturn, to actually create a solid foundation. It's all about nurturing. It's about tenderness. It's about using your inner wisdom and tapping into your person, and listening with your soul as well, because they're going to be sending you messages. Okay, so tapping in, nurturing, and that will steer you towards what it is that you want, because you're following your heart. Ultimately, that's Una is about that. Easy Does It, tempered steel. There's finesse, there's tenderness, but it's the way you package it and how you sort of get things moving, but in a steady pace, which is going to help you. And we've got Jupiter Abundance coming in. So this is saying to you that this abundance can be love. It can be finally cementing this relationship. It can be about moving forward together. It can be any form of abundance to do with this relationship. It can also be, yes, love, but it can also be joy. It can be happiness. It can be abundance in other ways, like ideas or support or faith or trust. But this is coming in for you now. Jupiter is going to bring this in for you. It's gratitude. It's a lovely, gracious, beautiful, happy, abundant energy coming in for you now, and for your relationship. So this is some sort of breakthrough, some sort of good luck, a breakthrough coming in, something that is going to lift the relationship and move it forward. It can also be a windfall of some sort. but it can also be any kind of abundance which is appropriate for you, whatever you would consider to be abundance. Something is going to come in, but be open to the different types of abundance. It, as I said, can be a number of different things. But it certainly is that saying that this love and support and the happiness and the joy is coming in for you, and this is the wonderful Jupiter energy. It can really lift you up, and it brings in a lot of contentedness and happiness. You still have to work it. You still have to steer your ship. You can't just let it wash over you and not actually. You have to follow the opportunities. You have to follow it up. So make sure that you're harnessing this abundance for yourself, because it can be quite fast moving. So, make sure that you harness it down, anchor it down, and then you can start building and working towards something solid. But very good outcome here. We've got here 6th house routine. So I do feel that whatever is happening for you in your situation or within your relationship, if you are already an established couple, 6th house routine deals with everything to do with work, workplace, work colleagues. So work may be coming up, but it's your daily routines, but it's also to do with your health and your diet and your well-being and your lifestyle. So some aspect of that is getting a bit of an overhaul or a rearrangement of some sort. So 6th house, it can also be pets, but in this case, I would say it's to do with your lifestyle, your routines. So you may be changing something to do with your relationship. You may be changing something, or some aspect, external aspect is changing things for you, and you're having to adapt, okay? But examine your health, examine your diet, examine your lifestyle, and be careful what you take in at this time, especially with the Sulis bodies of water. Okay, this is drinking lots of water. This is looking after yourself, nurturing of yourself as well. And so your health, your diet, your routines, everything, just look at it all very carefully. And if you need to rest, then that's what you should be doing. Okay. And this is clearly saying that that's what you need to do. But you do need to get delegations going, get others to assist you with certain things so that you don't become overburdened in this house, because you could be juggling a lot of things at the moment, work and home, related things, domestic things, health, diet, well-being, your lifestyle, your energy levels and so on. It all comes in with the 6th house. But overall, you've got Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So, as I said, for the outcome and the potential of the situation, especially with Jupiter around, also, again, no worries. It's a beautiful, abundant card coming in for you. Lovely, happy, joyful energy there. And Lakshmi is very much bringing that in as well. She says you have a bright future. The relationship has a bright future. Stop worrying, as everything is going to be fine. So this is about, and this is where Saturn comes in as well, about having a goal, about having your plan in place. And then you've got the Mars energy to push it forward. You just need to finesse it a little bit, okay? Follow your inner guidance, inner wisdom. Because this is saying to you that you must have that victorious mindset. You must have that positive outlook, positive attitude. And let go of your worries and your fears. Okay, they're not helping you. They're not helping the relationship. All they do is attract more of the same back to you. So you attract the very thing that you're worried about. So let go of that. Okay, relax. Your inner guidance, your inner wisdom knows what is going on. So you've got all the elements here, all the pieces of the puzzle to make it work, and it will work. Just let go of all these negative whatever attitudes. It can also be opinions of others. Let go of the negative opinions, the naysayers, the skeptics, whatever. This is about having a positive attitude and feelings within yourself and tapping into that. But she's saying that, abundance, she brings abundance. Lakshmi is wonderfully abundant. And as I said, abundance can be many things: love, happiness, joy, windfalls, whatever is abundance for you. But it's a love reading, so lots of love and happiness, and a future, a bright future is coming for you. But have this abundant mindset. Be fruitful in your what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and tap into that, and you can't go wrong. Follow your heart. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, like and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care.